Good and happy Saturday. Marty here with No Man's Sky, the Saturday morning cartoon. Alrighty, just a quick moment, and I just gave away my spoiler. Alright, last week we initiated something special, more or less. I'm not sure how many people... good morning, Double Tap. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm not sure how many people, how many players actually do this mission. Tex, welcome in. Good morning to you. So yeah, I don't know how many people actually complete this mission. It's probably quite a few. It's not, it's not rocket science. It is a little hectic and, well, not in a hectic, but tedious is the word I'm looking for. So I started it last stream last Saturday, and it's a tedious, long 5-day mission. But we got to the end of it, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go and see what we found. That's the first thing on the agenda this morning. So if you've been following my videos I posted this week about the Starbirth mission series, you'll know we're on the verge of finding our ship here, right? And there it is. Let's go down and take a look, see what we got. So the 5 steps, basically, you're required to complete 5 steps in order to get the 5 pieces for your ship. So there's our ship right there. Doesn't look like anything special or spectacular. It's all good. Looks like a gray, black and white with some kind of purple highlights. So, I mean, it is what it is. We'll take it. So what you need to do is you need to... Let's see, what does the mission say? Locate the fallen host. The host's song lures you onwards. So here's our host. The starship, the creature, the shell, lies next to me. Lights pulse across its surface, but it is still, quiet. Okay, so the first piece that we found, the mature heart node, we'll install that. The heart begins to beat, weak but undeniable. Continue biogenesis, mature neural stem. The ship quivers in response, suddenly aware of my touch. Continue biogenesis, hardened shell. I feel the machinery solidify beneath my hands, its flesh taking form as living being. Continue biogenesis, one singularity core. Ship is complete, but my task is not yet complete. It needs something more. Awaken the host. So this is the last bit of the mission that we did. We found 3 traveler graves and bottled up the host into an archived soul, right? So you got to give this thing a soul. Oh, can't hear a chatbot this morning. Okay. It is done. It is alive. The haunted ochre. Ochre? Fused organic technology. So here it is. We've done it. Starbirth, imprint upon the host. The vessel may choose to accompany you. Let's give it a shot, shall we? So this is This is the configuration of our living ship. It's an S-class. There's your stats over here: damage, shield, hyperdrive, maneuverability. We have 4 supercharged slots that we can use to boost up some of those stats. So let's see, what do we got here? We have pulsing heart, that's the pulse engine. The neural assembly is the launch thruster. Let's put... Oh, can we not? Oh, we have to accept the ship before we can start shuffling things around a bit. So we're going to claim this ship, and now we can actually get in and shuffle things around a little bit. Here we have the Singularity Cortex and access long-distance navigation systems through galactic maps. So this is our hyperdrive. Let's go ahead and put that over here. 184.6 hyperdrive range. If we put that over here, we'll get 230. It's a little better. Here we have the Screaming Suppressor. During combat, it seems to hijack neurological array and prevent fear or pain from traumatizing the rest of the ship. So this must be the shield. The shield we're going to put in a supercharged slot, and hopefully we'll get more supercharged things around it. We'd like a good shield on this ship. And finally, the grafted eyes. This is part of the weapons system. Complex arrangement of membrane and lenses fused atop a high-energy laser array. Incineration awaits those that meet their stare. So let's put that one here. What did we move down here? Spewing vents. A mass of sacs and sphincters. These vents generate and expel globules of plasma when fused. The weapon system of the ship. These are superheated and then expel at high pressure. So I'm not sure if one of these is better for shields, like attacking shields, or the unshielded targets. It's hard to say. It doesn't say. But that's all good. We'll go like this for now. Actually, let's put the pulse engine in a supercharged slot as well for now. Get a little bit more maneuverability out of this thing. Let's take it for a spin. See what we got here. So again, it's sort of a grayish and white kind of color. And let's see. Does look like it has kind of bluish, purplish highlights. I like it well enough. I think it'll do. Orphe, welcome in. How you doing? I like it well enough. I think it'll do, eh? And yeah, you can see that the ship actually moves when you're flying it. It's kind of neat. Let's see if we can get a good shot of this thing. Oh, it looks kind of greenish from here. Oh, that's not terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna check something here. Ed, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Just gonna check something. Okay. I think I might make that my next thumbnail. Alrighty. So here it is. There's our living ship. Again, let's take another quick look at it from a space point of view. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing spectacular, I guess, in terms of colors. It's pretty ordinary. Pretty ordinary looking, but that's it. You never know what you're going to get when you find a living ship, so Now, the question I have is, do we have anything on our freighter that can help us out here? Let's see. So all these upgrades are for standard ships. They will not work on your living ship, and neither will these storage augmentations. You need to use these things. Cyconic eggs, a writhing sac of genetic fluid designed to foster creation of bio-infused technology for a sentient ship. The embryo will grow into biotechnology upgrade. So we have actually 13 upgrades that we can apply to our living ship right now. The spawning sac, additional storage nodules for sentient starships. So these are in fact the storage augmentations for your living ship. We only have 4 of those. We may have more in our in store for us, because we did send out an expedition. There's our fleet over there. We did send out an expedition. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to dig out the results of that expedition and see if we have any other upgrades for our ship. I think I'm going to use this ship today, just because we have it. I see a red circle with an exclamation point in it. I'm suspecting that one of our frigates is damaged. It's okay. We'll address that at some point. Jake, good morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a great day. So there it is. There's what we were working on all week. Our living ship. And now we're going to go up and... Here's my nice little guppy. Waking up, good for you. It's good to sleep in now and then. Doing okay. Is chatbot on this morning, I wonder? I don't see the chatbot. Katrin Raid. Welcome in, Katrin Raiders. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay, why is chatbot off? Chatbot, oh, I see. There we go. I think we're okay now for chatbot. Streamlabs decided to reassign my audio outputs again. Okay, let's do this. Let's call in our frigates. See if we have more upgrades for our living ship. This is actually one way to get upgrades for your living ship. This is the way I get pretty much all of mine. Send out your frigates on missions and you may get something back. It's usually this guy, the living frigate, that will bring you back something nice. Let's check and see what this one brought back. This expedition here. This mission request mine dump. That's how you debrief the living frigate. Correction, loop iteration 1807. So it did bring back a cyconic egg for our living ship. That's awesome. Sometimes it'll bring back more than one thing for your living ship, so keep an eye on that. Now, this particular star system was discovered by me 2 years ago. I think that's because it was used at that time to do my first living ship expedition. So that's how, well, I wouldn't say that's how long it's been, because I think I've done a few since then. But I'm not sure if it sends you back to the same one every time. Now, these other expeditions don't usually bring you back stuff for your living ship. It's usually the living frigate that brings you back stuff. So I'm going to recompile parts of this stream into a final Starbirth mission video. Hi Katrin, welcome in. Good morning to you. We had a fun permadeath stream this morning. Looks like fun. So what we're going to do here is we're going to send our ships back out. 4,698 light years. That's the longest mission right here. It's a trade expedition. I will send my living ship out on that again. The Leviathan. I have 2 living frigates actually. I have one that was from the expedition. It was a reward for an expedition, and then I got one from a geez, what do you call that thing? The Dream Aerial. At some point you can get a Dream Aerial and obtain a second living frigate. This is it here. Tell you what, let's send both of those out, see what happens. Okay. Our fleet rating exceeds our difficulty rating, which is what you want. Requires 150 tons of fuel. Let's send that out. Frustrating Binky by not dying. I think pretty much everybody dies in permadeath at some point. I know I have. So the second longest mission is a balanced expedition. Let's send out our recon. Send out a trade vessel. Do we have an industrial? We do. We have a B class. How does that look? That looks good. Requires 200 tons. Next one is a trade expedition once again. Let's send out another trade vessel. Send out 3 trade vessels, see how that looks. That looks fantastic. 150 tons. I think we have lots of fuel. Lots of expedition fuel, and you can get more of that. The best place to get fuel for your frigate expeditions is, of course, in pirate systems. You can attack the freighters in pirate systems at will. They'll defend themselves, but they won't call in like system authorities because there are none. Okay, expedition, exploration. What do we have over here? We had a support. Combat. Let's see if we can get this last C class to level up. This is how you get your frigates to level up, by the way. You just send them out on missions, and they eventually level up. Okay. Exploration vessel. We need to send out more. Exploration support, combat. Let's send out another support vessel. See what that does. That'll do. 4 stars as opposed to 3 for the difficulty. Only requires 50 tons. I suspect that's because of the support vessel contingent. Support vessels will reduce. Yeah, you see fuel bunker right here. The support vessels tend to reduce the fuel required for your missions. You can also equip upgrades. I'll show you them in a moment, or some of the ones that I have. Trade expedition. This is the shortest mission we have today, 1400 plus light years. Trade expedition. So let's see what we got for trade. See what we got left for trade. We have an A class. Let's throw out a support vessel as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Requires 50 tons, and the fleet rating is tops. So there's our missions we just sent out. So I was mentioning something about extra things that you can put in your send your frigates out with, and that's these things here. The fuel oxidizer, consumable frigate upgrade. These things are one-time use. So if you have any of these, you can add one to your mission. You can add three, actually, I think it is, to your mission to boost up its effectiveness. So this one, let's see, lasts for one expedition. Powerful fuel upgrade overloads frigate engines, allowing faster than usual travel. Mind control device. This is for the trading, right? Mind control device plugs into the ship's trading and communication systems, allowing fleet commander to gain the upper hand in any negotiation. Holographic analyzer. This powerful analytic computer overclocks the existing fleet systems, allowing for faster than light calculation. Heat is a problem, and the chips do not last long. Mineral compressor. Allows fleet mining crews to liquidize substances they extract for both faster processing and easier transportation. Explosive drones. This is a combat idea. And it does require a walker brain. Each one of these requires a walker brain, so stock up on those if you plan on using explosive drones for some of your combat missions. This pack of autonomous explosives has been programmed to launch from the fleet and pilot themselves directly towards hostile vessels. Extremely dangerous. And of course, like I said, this is you get these with salvaged frigate modules. You unlock these with salvaged frigate modules, as well as your freighter parts here. And of course, with nanites, you can unlock all your ship colors, your freighter colors, if you choose to color your freighter, because you can do that. Let's see, what color is ours right now? Ours is our typical blue and green. Works for me. Okay, all good. So, let's punch the save button here. So our missions are all out now. The holograms here are blue. When the mission finishes, these will turn green, and you'll be done. So, on that note, let's see what we have for... Yeah, you see, I already have a few of these, right? I got explosive drones, I got mind control device, 3 mind control devices. Oh, anybody want to redeem Lucy? And I got 2 fuel oxidizers. Now, our missions did bring back a living frigate a salvaged frigate module, pardon me. And as I mentioned, that's for buying up those. Yeah, I'm really lax on that. I still haven't looked at what's up with that. That's all good. Lucy sticks her nose in other people's business all the time anyway. Now, the psychonic eggs, you know what? Let's bring the rest of them over here. And we'll, oh, where are we? Okay. Let's bring them over here, as well as the spawning sacks. And we'll throw them into our living ship. So let's go down to our living ship, and we'll upgrade our living ship with the... Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We'll upgrade our living ship with the upgrades that we just had there. So basically, the psychonic eggs... Hang on. What just happened there? I think I might have destroyed one. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Begin biogenesis. So we're just going to begin the biogenesis on all of these. All right, so here's what happened. Sleepless reflector. So that looks like an upgrade for this guy here. See, the symbol is the same, right? A radiant growth expands the grafted eyes, sprawling, pulsating extension of the grafted eyes. This new growth brings unparalleled improvements to shield recharge on impact, heat dispersion, and damage. So there's an upgrade for that. Grafted eyes is a laser weapon, right? Let's also hatch the storage sack. Let's also let's also install our 4 new storage augmentations. Let's put the 4th one here. We have quite a few in our organ chamber. So this is in regular ships. This is the technology area up here, and this is the cargo area. In the living ship, it's called the organ chamber, and these are the storage sacks. So same difference, really. Now, what do we have here? Saline carapace, pre-grown bionic implant designed to facilitate fusion of biotechnology and sentient starships. Salty membrane encases the ship, dramatically increasing its natural buoyancy. Oh, I see. You know that upgrade that you can put on your ship that allows you to land on water? Water landing's possible. Let's do it. Actually, that's part of the launch thruster system. So let's... Yeah, it didn't upgrade the launch thruster system. Let's put that here for now. And here we have wormhole brain implant. Sounds like a hyperdrive upgrade. Wormhole brain permits the ship vision of systems far beyond its own experience. It consists of strands of neural matter wrapped around a microsingularity and tethered directly to ship's visual cortex. Detailed economic and conflict data will become available. The galaxy map should the ship permit it. So this is your survey. Oh my goodness, words. Yeah, that thing that you put on your ship to allow you to see the economy data in the galactic map. So let's put that, let's say here. This thing here, neural shielding implant, designed to facilitate fusion of okay, again, a beautiful living weave of nanotubes laced through the vessel's neural assembly. The structure can be energized as the ship deems fit, creating a field that blocks hostile cargo probes. So this again is one of those things that you put in to prevent the probes from the system authorities. So if you have contraband on your ship, for example, you can activate this thing if you get probed, and it will attempt to block, it will attempt to block that probe. Again, you have these kinds of things on your regular ships. So nothing new, just kind of a different look to it and a sort of a different feel because of this being a living ship, of course. Chloroplast membrane implant, an infusion of cyanobacteria fills the membrane, which rests just beneath the ship's translucent dermal layer. The membrane will recharge the neural assembly automatically when exposed to sunlight. So this is your launch thruster recharger, I believe. And it goes... oh, maybe not. It's got a different look to it. Let's put it here. Oh yeah, it is a launch thruster recharger. Anytime you see like you see the blue outline on this box here, and there's a similar blue in here, that means these two are buffing each other. So that's that. What do we got here? We got a shield upgrade here. Significant upgrade to the vessel's pain suppression system. Improves the living ship strength for increased combat endurance. Okay, shield, I said that was here, right? No, that's a weapon. Shield is up here? Nope. This is the hyperdrive. Pulse engine, here's the shield, right? Scream suppressor. Okay, so we put the shield up here. These two things buff each other, naturally. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. we're going to move the pulse engine. We're going to move the pulse engine out of the way. And we're going to install all three of these around the shield. And what do we have here? Moderate upgrade to the pulsing heart. So there's the pulsing heart. We have two of these. So let's go ahead and install these two around the pulsing heart. So now our maneuverability is a little bit better. Here we have a significant upgrade to this for the spewing vents. Oh, we have more space. Nice. Spewing vents is this thing. Okay. Substantial cellular expansion, improving heat dispersion. Heat dispersion 2%. Okay. Neural assembly, each node genetically unique and exact upgrade statistics are known. Improves takeoff efficiency. So again, we're looking to buff our launch thruster equivalent over here. So there's two of these. There you go. There's our upgrades. Not quite done, because you can see that we have a lot of quote-unquote crappy upgrades on our ship here. The good news is that these can be upgraded in place. Now you can see on the panel there, launch cost minus 6%, evolve 210 nanites. So you can actually upgrade these on the spot at the cost of nanites. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade these to S-class right now. We have a ton of nanites. So you know what? See how they just went to B-class? To A-class? To S-class. That's as simple as it gets. That's how you upgrade your living ship upgrades to S-class. If you have the nanites, okay, this is what? This is the shield, right? So just watch the seal strength go from 262, 266, 274, 285, 286, 290, 296. That's what you get when you upgrade your stuff. So here this particular upgrade is already at S-class. Our pulse engine upgrades, this should increase the maneuverability down here. Let's keep an eye on the 298 down here. 300, 301. Oh, 305, 313. Okay, so we got 313 maneuverability out of that. That's not great. I can see why people complain about the living ship, because the stats aren't really all that good. Spewing vents. So we do have an upgrade to our spewing vent weapon. 384.1 is the damage potential at the moment. Let's see what happens when we upgrade that. Nothing. That's 0. We get nothing. We get nothing out of it. Let's put this stuff down here. Okay. I guess, oh, one more thing. Neural assembly, this is the equivalent of the launch thruster. Just take a note of what it takes to upgrade, or not to upgrade, but to recharge these. You can recharge them with oxygen, mordite, or condensed carbon. And let's see what we have in our exosuit. We do have quite a bit of condensed carbon, so let's put that there. That'll recharge this thing. Now, this is the shield. It takes pugnium, mordite, or dihydrogen. Pugnium, eh? I'm sure we had a crap ton of that over here. Let's put that here. That's for the shield. For the hyperdrive, chromatic metal, processed meat. Processed meat or living slime. Okay, so we do have, I think we've been holding on to living slime. What is this thing? Grasping tendrils implant. Let's put that over here for a second, because I got a funny feeling that goes on the ship as well. Grasping tendrils looks like this thing. Tendrils reach across time and space, searching for a long-distance link between the vessel and their target's exosuit inventory. This is the equivalent of that device that allows you to access your ship's cargo area from a longer distance. words. Yeah. Anybody in chat? All right. Let's see. What do we have over here? Viscous fluids, residual goop, and living slime. Okay, this is what I said we needed, right? Yeah. Chromatic metal, processed meat, or living slime. So there's some living slime. That'll do for a bit, I think. What else do we have? Do we have chromatic metal? We have 6,000 chromatic metal. Let's put that in here as well. Half of it anyway. All right, for our pulse engine, silver, carbon, or viscous fluid. Silver, carbon, or viscous fluid. I know we have silver here. Let's put that in here. Carbon. We don't have a lot of carbon. I'm going to hang on to this. Viscous fluid. I'm pretty sure we just saw some of that over here. 105 viscous fluid. Let's put that in here as well. That'll be for the pulse engine. And for the spewing vents, there's no refueling those. I think this is more or less like the rocket launchers. Okay, I think we're going to be doing okay for now. It doesn't have a whole lot of range right now. That's because we don't have any upgrades to our Singularity Cortex, which is the equivalent of the hyperdrive. Let's take it out for a spin. Let's take it out for a spin. Ship's inventory size increase, internals involved. What's that over there? Looks like a blue and green ball. Bountiful planet. Oh, okay. Alright, what did I say about the galactic map? Okay, you see these little diamond icons with the three, I think they're supposed to be little tiny ships in them. That's my frigate expeditions that I just sent out. They're gone out and about, they're looking for stuff and so on. Atlantid drive required. Now, I don't know what's required on the living ship to reach these purple star systems. I really don't. The other star systems, you can see the you can see the economy data and the conflict data. So conflict scanner, economy scanner, you've got both of those intertwined into our ship's technology that we installed a few minutes ago. This particular system is pirate controlled. It's a high-tech system. Let's go there for shits and giggles. Let's go there and see if we can get some more frigate fuel off one of those freighters. Oh, look at this, look at this. We are in a freighter battle. This is a pirate dreadnought over here. Let's see if we can take this guy out. So the first thing you do when you get into a mess like this is you want to take out the dreadnought's engines. And this one is doing a job. Let's not call it a great job, but it is a job. Now we got to keep an eye on our thermal load on top there, top right. We don't want our weapon to overload. Take out the 4 freighter engines for the pirate dreadnought. That'll just kind of lock it in place. It won't be able to go anywhere. So at this point, we can go ahead and take the rest of it out. Yeah, this ship I'm thinking will probably hold its own. Oh, our spewing vents just overloaded. Our shields are doing okay. We're being fired upon as we speak here. See? We are taking some damage, but it's not catastrophic by no means. Civilian shields depleted. Yeah, we're taking more fire here. We're just going to go down the other side and do the same thing down the other side. This is, I think, kind of like the pirate dreadnought's shielding systems here. And once you've taken out all this stuff, the ship will surrender to you. Weapon systems overheated again. Okay. Yeah, we're taking a bit of a beating, but nothing really crazy. All right, I think that's going to be it. Is that it? Yep. Distress signal detected. Pirate dreadnought has surrendered. Okay, at this point, quite often what's going to happen is these pirate frigates up here, you'll be able to recruit some of these into your fleet. You may be able to recruit them, so if you approach them, you may be hailed. Sometimes they don't hail you. Fleet arrived. Okay, that's my stuff. Captain reports potential activity. Yeah, sometimes these guys will hail you and allow you to recruit them into your fleet. We did not get hailed. The dreadnought has surrendered. Board the ship to negotiate terms. Destroy the ship to secure a sizable bounty. Approach pirate frigates to recruit survivors. So that's what we're doing. We're approaching the pirate frigates, but we're not being hailed. So, not sure what the deal is there. It's like I said, sometimes they will hail you, sometimes they don't. I'm not sure what the criteria is for that. Okay, 2 things. You still have a couple of things that you can do here. You can go in and get your bounty from this pirate frigate. You basically land in the freighter just like you do in your own freighter, just like this. You go up and talk to the captain. First thing, let's get out of our ship and see what we got here. So if you point your scanner to the ship's hull right here, you should see what type of freighter you're looking at, right? So Pirate Master Urnarki is the captain. He's a GEC. Fleet size is 7. Freighter, this is a C-class freighter. It's got 28 cargo slots and 15 tech slots. It has a value of 45 million units. So this is a piece of junk, really. I'm not going to bother taking this, but I will talk to the captain and insist that he hand over the loot, the bounty. There's the captain there. The pirate commander begs for mercy. I may name my price. So you can actually, you can take the ship if you want. If you don't have one, well, it's better than nothing. And it does come with a little bit of stuff. So this one has a plasmatic warp injector, which is a hyperdrive upgrade. Increases the range of the hyperdrive by 300 light years. Not bad. And in comparison to my own freighter, well, this is mine. Mine is an S-Class. And it already has quite a few upgrades. Hyperdrive range, almost 4,000 light years. So I'm obviously not going to switch mine out for that. If you do switch it out, you might want to take out all this other stuff from your... Let me just show you that again, just so we're clear. Compare. This stuff will not... I don't think this stuff transfers over, okay? I'm pretty sure that your cargo can transfer over to some extent. Obviously, this one is much smaller than mine, so it's not all going to transfer over. But I'm pretty sure this does not transfer over. So you may want to collapse these and transfer them over manually. What we're going to do is we're going to demand tribute. So he's going to give us some money and probably a few other things. Yeah, 6 million units. And what else? That's it? Yeah, okay, whatever. So that's it. That's your pirate dreadnought fight right there. And again, point your scanner to the ship's the freighter's bulkhead over here, and you'll see what you're looking at. We did not take the ship. Let's go up and see if we can get any of the frigates now. The frigates should still be there. Don't know if they will hail us now. Pirate dreadnought defeated. Has surrendered. Board the ship to negotiate terms. That's already done, my friend. Approach pirate frigates to recruit survivors. Okay, none of these guys want to come with us. What we're going to do then is we're going to just blow this guy up. See if we can destroy this thing. $2,000 damage. These are the guns that they were using to shoot at the civilian freighter fleet, which is right over there. So no, I didn't mean to go back in there. Got a little too close to the entrance there. That's what happens when you get too close to the entrance. It sucks you in. Okay, there's the big gun there. Let's see if we can pound on this thing for a bit. Anti-freighter cannon. Yeah. So this is one of the things again it was using to shoot at the civilian fleet. We are in a pirate system. These kinds of battles, I'm thinking they can occur in regulated space as well as pirate systems. These pirate dreadnoughts. Anybody in chat knows the difference, they can correct me on that, but pardon me. This thing should come apart now, shortly. Weapon system overheated. This thing should come apart. There it is. It's coming apart. You shoot enough at the pirate dreadnought and it'll come apart like that. So this is the civilian freighter over here that it was attacking. I can see that you could actually enter this guy as well. So let's have a look. You may be able to recruit. You may be able to obtain this guy as well. Let's have a look. Civilian fleet saved from pirates. Dreadnought defeated. Okay. What do we got here? We got a C-class, 26 million unit. It's a little crappy C-class freighter. I'm thinking you can recruit this guy. You can swap out your freighter for this guy as well. Let's see. Friend, best cargo, know all the best, blah blah, new customer, you today. An air of wary authority clearly marks this being as the freighter's captain. Offer to buy the freighter. So yeah, you can actually swap out your freighter for the one that you just saved. We're obviously not going to do that because we don't want to exchange our 210 million unit freighter for a 26 million unit freighter. However, did this guy offer you anything? No. Okay, so no reward for saving his hide. Nice. Just curious to see what's in this freighter. You can run around the freighter if you want. There's nothing stopping you from running around the freighter and looting all the bins, if there are any. You can loot all the bins. It's all good. It's not like a derelict freighter necessarily, but yeah, you can run around and loot all this stuff. Don't know if everybody realized that or not, but it is a thing. Why not, right? It's got a bit of a cargo bay going on here. A little bit of loot, containers, chests, and lockers, I guess, for lack of a better word. And you got all these heating units. Yeah, what else is in the freighter? Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. There are stairs, so there might be something up here as well. There is. Oh my. Okay. There's a storage container. What? Oh! That's mine. That's my stuff. What the hell? That's my stuff. Why am I looking at my own stuff on this freighter? That's weird. Storage container number 3. So, if I look at my own freighter, and I look at storage container... Oh, I can't see it. Can't see it. It's not here in this system. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look at that. This thing has... 1, 2... No, 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 no. I didn't mean to go down. This thing has 3 storage containers, and we're looking at our own materials here for some reason. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and there's a bit of a walk outside here that you can do a spacewalk if you want. Here's the fleet that we just saved. There's our pirate dreadnought that we just blew up. There are the storage containers. That's kind of different. Okay. Is there anything else? Is there another floor? No. It's only this one and the one up there. Good enough. What about down this way? No, nothing down this way. Okay, so there's your civilian freighter with all the goods that you just looted. Bizarrely, its extra storage containers are, well, they're yours. All right, that's it. That's it for that. And bizarrely, again, you can actually loot this fleet. Let's have a look-see here. Now this freighter has a shield around it. I'm not sure we're going to be able to loot this fleet. Sometimes, no, okay. Can't loot this fleet. That's fine. There's all the frigates that were associated with that dreadnought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys aren't willing to join me still. No. Approach pirate frigates. Recruit survivors. No. You'll be hailed. Just like you are hailed when you encounter frigates from a regular fleet that are for sale. They will hail you when you approach. We did not get hailed, so I guess none of them want to join me. If I'm not mistaken, I may already have 1 or 2 pirate frigates in my fleet. 'Cause I've done this before. Pretty sure I've done it before on this playthrough. So the Outlaw Station is the space station in Pirate Systems. It's similar. It looks a little beat up, of course. It looks more like the old space stations before the upgrade that really beautified them. And the inside is kind of makeshift and things are tossed all over the place. There's a couple of walkers up here. Walker sentinels that they've somehow captured and, well, placed inside the station. There is a multi-tool box. Here we have a little crappy C-class pistol. There is a fella here selling scrap. You can buy, it says here, acquired coordinates 5 million units. This is the item that allows you to locate derelict freighters. So you can buy that here. You have to buy your first one. If I'm not mistaken, you actually have to buy your first beacon for locating derelict freighters. And this is what they're selling. So suspicious crap, repair kits, and a few other items that you can get from the Quicksilver dealer in the Space Anomaly. And of course, if you need a expansion, storage expansion for your exosuit, you can buy that as well. This is the trader over here. He's got some contraband and a few other items that you may need or want. Suspicious packets and so on. This fella here, the bounty hunter, the bounty master, sorry. He will have missions that you can do to acquire some goods. Salvage frigate module, of course, for your freighter. Very, very useful. If you ever see this here, you might want to do that mission. Storm crystals, again, pretty useful. Storm crystals are a vital component of... Oh, don't even have any. Okay, they're a vital component of this, the warp hypercore. So antimatter and a storm crystal will allow you to make a hypercore if you have the blueprint. Hyperdrive charging unit. One of these fully charges your freighter hyperdrive or your starship hyperdrive, except for the living ship. Chromatic metal, processed meat, or living slime is what you need to recharge your living ship hyperdrive. So that's the bounty master. This fella here has questionable technologies that you may want to buy. In regulated space there are 3 vendors. There's one for the exosuit, one for the ship, and one for the multi-tool. Oh, and I believe there's one also for the exocraft. This guy has everything all in one bag, if you will. So X-class modules, these may or may not be better than the ones you have. X-class modules have been known to exceed specifications of S-class modules, but it's a crapshoot. You don't know what you're getting when you get these. So if you do delve into X-class modules, you're probably going to need to buy a crap ton of those before you get good ones. Starship outfitting, you can do everything you can do in regulated space in the starship outfitting. Upgrade your ship, or salvage, so scrap. Now, I don't know that we can scrap our, yeah, cannot salvage living being. So you cannot scrap a living ship, obviously. Alright, that's the pirate, the outlaw station. Let's go see if we can find a, let's go see, what's in this system? 2 planets, we don't know what they are. Well, this one here, it's right in front of us. It's a dusty planet, it's hot. Cactus flesh, copper pyrite, cobalt. I think that's the fleet we just saved over there. Can't do much with that, so let's see if we can find another fleet. Where's the other planet? There it is. Let's go over towards that. Ship scanner. Oh, it's another cactus flesh, copper pyrite, sodium this time. Now, is that a mission? Expedition. Expedition from New Cape Prime. Citizen expedition. Oh, that's for our settlement, one of our settlements. Settlement. Okay, we'll address our settlements in a moment. Let's just see if a fleet lands here. There's something resembling a fleet, or at least an escort for a fleet right there. Yeah, you hear the explosions of the fleet coming in. Normally, that's what you'll see first. Is you'll see the starships escorting the fleet, and then the fleet pops in, right? Now these guys you should be able to loot. And again, this is by far the best way to get your frigate fuel. Some of these containers will have frigate fuel. You just gotta look. Just gotta look around. Chromatic metal, more chromatic metal, prismatic feathers. Prismatic feathers are contraband. If you do take those, you're going to want to sell them quickly when you get into regulated space. Because if you get scanned, you'll have to either fight your way through a sentinel blockade or give up your contraband. Stolen DNA, gra, again, all contraband. I don't see any frigate fuel yet, though. Moon ether, contraband, stolen DNA, gra. Platinum is not contraband, neither is chromatic metal. Counterfeit circuits, I believe they are contraband. So just be careful if you do loot these freighters, that you're aware of what it is that you've looted, and of the fact that you're going to need to get rid of that stuff as quickly as possible. The contraband is usually worth quite a bit more in regulated space than it is in pirate systems. So it's not a zero-sum gain kind of endeavor. You will make money off that. Even if you buy the stuff from the vendor in the station there, and then go to regulated space and sell it, you will make money off this stuff. Because there's more what do you call it? What's the word? People are asking for it. People want that stuff. There's more demand. Thank you. Slap the like button for Merity. Hey. Chromatic metal. We're having a time trying to find frigate fuel. Yeah. Sometimes you'll also get other things of value in these containers. I don't know if bulkheads maybe? and salvage frigate modules. May get those. Hello, counterfeit. Okay. There it is, salvage frigate fuel. Let's see if there's more. Is this it? This was it here, wasn't it? Come on. Frigate fuel, 200 tons. So we just acquired 200 tons of frigate fuel just by shooting that. Now, standing decreased amongst the GEC. You know what? I don't care. If you're not into duping, this is definitely your best way to get frigate fuel. And I think we just found some more. First spawn. There's frigate fuel. Frigate fuel, yeah. Standing increased outlaws. Standing decreased amongst the GEC. So if you're looking for other materials too, these guys will have other materials as well. Gold, platinum, uranium, blah blah blah. A whole bunch of stuff these guys got. Counterfeit circuits. Yeah. That's your
warning. Threat detected.
Oh, and of course this is your this is the danger of being in a pirate system. You will get threats coming at you regularly. So this guy, the director of raiding, Ruko Secker, 173,000 unit reward for his demise. Let's see if we can outsmart this guy.
Hostile ships approaching.
Let's see how good our weapons are. Ship-to-ship combat. Not bad. Spewing vents, grafted eyes. Yeah, pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That is not bad. 123,000 units, just like that. Okay, good stuff. There's your living ship. Let's go back into regulated space. Let's see if we can find a dissonant system. Dissonant. Hello, where are you? We're looking for the word dissonant instead of water there at the end. There's one. Now, it doesn't say anything about needing a special engine to get to this particular system. This is a blue, I think a blue star system. Let's go check. We'll be able to tell by the materials found on the planets. My color scheme on the monitor here is a little off. We don't see green and blue as we should. Okay, first contact, Rhea Sunesha. We have a full slate of planets here, 6. And you know what the best thing to do here is? To bring in our freighter. Let's bring in our freighter over here by the space station. So we're going to investigate what we got here as a system. And then we'll do the weekend the weekend Nexus mission from the anomaly. So in your freighter, you'll get your ships spawning in on the landing pads randomly, and oh my. Back up to your old tricks, are you? So in our freighter, we do have this device over here, planetary probe. It's going to discover all the planets for us, and it's going to name them. It's going to discover them in our name, so discovered by me, all of them, and we can tell what they are. So swamp planet, Vile brood. So there's worms on that planet, if you're looking for that kind of stuff. This is uranium, so irradiated, calcified, glitch. Might be a glitch planet or a dead planet or something like that. Terraforming catastrophe. So indium. We see indium, an activated indium. This is a blue star system. So we know that our living ship is capable of going to blue star systems. There's ancient bones on that planet, and of course the dissonance detected. That would be where you may find a sentinel interceptor, among other things. If you look for sentinel or dissonant sentinel encampments with the echolocator here, it's possible that you will find a box with a sentinel multi-tool in it as well. So, all right, let's go do the weekend mission. Where's my ship? There it is. Like I said, we're going to continue to use this ship for the time being. It's okay. It's nice. We did have some upgrades for it, so you know. Actually, we're not going to the space station. We're going to the space anomaly. Let's bring that in. Let's see what's on tap for the weekend Nexus mission. Perhaps we'll finish that before our bio break in about 15 or 20 minutes. Let's see what the mission is. Some missions may be a little longer than others. I am not in network mode at the moment, so you won't see anybody else in the anomaly here. Yeah, there's nobody else in the anomaly. You have to be you have to have your network enabled. So over here, multiplayer is disabled for me at the moment. That's all good. You can choose to enable and disable that at will if you want. If you play with friends, you're going to want to have that enabled, of course. Collect 20 storm crystals is the weekend mission that I see here. The reward is starship batteries, star shield batteries for your starship. Again, I don't think you can apply these to your living ship. Warp hypercore, again, a nice prize there for this particular daily mission. Hunt dangerous pirates. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some... oh, it says collect living pearls here. You see how that's different now? It says collect 20 storm crystals here. You go in here and it says collect 12 living pearls. Huh? That's kind of weird. We'll start the mission. The weekend mission will yield you 1800 Quicksilver, which you can then spend at the Quicksilver dealer for various items. And there's a timer that will kick in right now. Hello. Hello. Not gonna set the timer. Should be a timer. There it is. 1 minute and 20 seconds. I think it's a minute and a half. You have a timer that goes off when you accept the mission. Basically, what it's doing is it's telling you you need to leave the space anomaly within that amount of time, or else your mission will abort. You can still do the weekend mission if it does abort, but that's just a kind of a sign from the game that yeah, just go ahead and leave the space anomaly and go do your mission. You selected it, go do it. Right? Ed, roll that again, Ed. Come on, we got to see you win. I am in my No Man's Sky Discord channel. I don't know who can get in and who can't. I'm not a Discord expert, but I did do some setup. If anybody wants to join me there, you're welcome to try. What's going on here? Okay, there's there's bases here, and obviously my navigation system has drawn me to someone's base. Let's go over to the other side here. See if we can get on the sunny side of the planet. Yeah, it's down here. Ocean planet. Oh, ocean planet. Oh, that's going to make it really hard to find what we're looking for, because we're looking for something that spawns in water, I believe. It wasn't storm crystals. It was something else. So okay, we do have our launch thruster upgrade. Oh, look at this! Freighter, crashed freighter. Nice. Big storm going on here. Look at all the waves. Can I land on this thing? Landing area not clear. Well, aquatic landing. Huh. Can I not get out? Oh, I can't get out. Yes, I can. What just happened there? Something is amiss. Oh, I took off again. Okay, sorry. What's going on? There's a storm going on. Is what's going on this planet right now. There's a storm going on.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I guess I probably landed a little bit too close to the ship there. Storm clearing. Okay, so here we go. We are now outside the ship. So this is us on top of our living ship. Right? Looks like my feet are stuck inside the ship there. Okay, let's face the other way. Let's face the other way and try that again. I might want to take a picture here. Oh, there is a bit of land here. I could have landed over there, I guess. That is land, right? Hard to say from here. Okay, let's do this. And there. I think that might be my next thumbnail. Okay. What are we looking for? Collect living pearl. 0 out of 12. Okay, so if you're on a mission to collect stuff, it should tell you where to get it. So there's some here, 263 units away. Living pearls will be inside. Show them how it's done, Tex. Armored clam, 196. Let's go there. Oh, we do have life forms on this planet that we can scan. Oh my goodness! Look what I just found. Look what I found here. Not that.
Units received.
These guys.
Units received.
Seahorses. Cuties. Very nice. Maybe I'll superimpose that on my thumbnail. That's nice. Very nicely done, boys. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and we got these too. Look at that. These,
Units received.
what do you call these? Anomalous current mission. No, sorry. What do you call this? Age indeterminate, gender exotic, behavior intelligent, diet birds. Weight is a couple 100 pounds. A little over a meter tall. Probably 5 feet at the shoulders. Produces syrupy nectar. So, do I have... Yes. Creature pellets. Okay. Do I have room for this guy? Adopt as a companion. There you go. Hello, buddy. Give treat. Gently pat. This is how you get these two statistics up to max. You gently pat them and give them treats, and you get these two stats up to max. You can ride this particular one. So basically, that's what it looks like when you're riding it.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Getting all kinds of fun here today. All kinds of cool things happening in here today. So there's our new companion. And what did I say? You can also induce eggs. Cannot carry more eggs. Okay. Yep, I guess so, eh? Yay! Ed won, finally. Ed won. Somebody take a snapshot of that. Customize appearance. Okay, if you went to the space anomaly, you may have a number of items that you can put on. Yep, clip it. You may have a number of items that you can put onto your companion here. There's a little dish there, and you know, you can put decals on your stuff, right? There's all kinds of stuff. You can put weapons on it if you want. I don't know if it actually shoots, but oh, I did equip something. Okay. Anyway, that's not what we're here for.
Thermal protection falling.
We're here for this. Let me get out a third person because I'm likely to mess this up otherwise. Pulse spitter. Okay. Now, if you get too close to this and use your pulse spitter, yeah, it'll push you back. So this is what we're collecting. We're collecting living pearls. Each one of these clams will have a living pearl. So there's another one over there. Oh, you can scan this stuff too, right? It'd be in scan mode though, not...
Units received. Units received.
You know what? I'm going to recharge my underwater protection stuff right here.
Technology recharge.
Because I don't want to drown. We don't want to drown. Okay, there's all kinds of new plants and stuff. What's that over there? I don't know. There's all kinds of new plants and stuff that have been introduced into the game. Okay, this thing looks like it's underground, actually, probably in a cave. Well, you know what? Let's just get the ones that we can see.
Units received.
Let's get the ones we can see. 3, 4. Depending on the planet you're on, these can be plentiful or not. It really varies from planet to planet. There's a little crab there on the floor, the ocean floor there. What else do we have going on here?
Units received.
This is an ocean planet, so quite likely we'll either get all underwater creatures or a mix of underwater and flying creatures. There's 12 here. We've discovered, what, 6? And, oh, there are ground creatures here. Well, we did find a ground creature because this thing here, not that. Where's my ground creature? There it is. That's a ground creature, right? What do we have? We've discovered our 5 underwater. There's 3 ground, 4 ground, and 2 flying left. So if you want nanites, I know Katrin was talking about that this morning. How to get nanites. She was digging out those eggs. That's a dangerous way to get nanites. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, the easiest way to get eggs is scanning all the creatures on the planet. That to me is the easiest. And again, that is just my humble opinion. It might be a little bit more tedious, but the other way with the eggs, you got to find those buildings, right? Those abandoned buildings. Those abandoned buildings are not just littering all over the place, right? They are. Okay, here's the other one I saw here. That's it there. Okay, we got half our living pearls. $241, $125, $139. I got a funny feeling these are underground as well. Okay, there's my bio break reminder. Yeah. So you don't see a claim here, right? So what happens here is if you want to harvest these, you obviously need to dig down. There's a cave under here. If you're not well equipped with underwater protection, this could be a little bit risky. But there's another one over here. So quite likely inside this cave as well. Where is it? 35. Okay, so it's over here. There it is. That's 9. $48. Okay. That one may be on the surface. I don't know. Let's go have a look. Or it may be in a different cave, or a different part of the cave. And looks like it's. Oh, that's the surface up there. Okay. How many we got? 10? So we got 2 more to go, right? Oh, this one is underground as well. You know what? I don't want those. What do we got here? There's another one over here, right on the side. So let's grab this one. And this one. Our water, our underwater protection is now expired. We are working off our suit-based aeration system.
Navigational data received.
Deliver the living pearl. Deliver the living pearl. Locate the secure depot. Okay, our ship is over there. Can I call that ship over here? Yeah, hell yeah! Look at that. And that's only because I got the landing system, right? The aquatic landing system. Okay. Locate the secure depot. You don't have to shoot them, no? Ed, by the way, is the expert explorer. If anybody has questions about exploration, Ed's your man. What's the other way to do it? Is just, can you just walk up to them and... I don't think you can just walk up to them and take them, can you? Okay, speaking of abandoned buildings. This is what Katrin was doing earlier, right? It's an abandoned building, and you can tell by these guys, right? Just swim up to them, and it will let you take it. Okay, okay. I guess was not aware for some reason. You can use your mining beam to grab these. The problem with doing this is, of course, you'll get accosted by those little monstrosities. They'll spit at you, spit acid or whatever it is they spit, until they decide to burrow back into the ground from whence they came. You can choose to defend yourself, or do like I did and just walk away. Pretty sure getting in your ship will work. Oh, we just had something else attack us in here. This thing here. Hazardous flora sometimes spawns inside these abandoned buildings. They will whip at you and take out some of your health. Be aware of that in case you come in here with low on health to begin with. Be aware of that. And of course you can also access the abandoned terminal. Just need to get rid of the residual goop in this case, and it will converse with you. Returning user identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log continuation for analysis. I cannot step through. I know now that if I do, all of this will be over. Lives come back to me. I've seen horrors and wonders. I have been cruel. I've become good and evil. I have grown beyond all such things, life after life, and now I am become you. That you are reading this, that I know you are reading this, it means that one day I will step through the portal, that I will wake up next to a crash ship, that I will be reborn once more. So that's kind of like the traveler that you are. That is kind of giving you a message to your future self, right? Analyze data logs. I discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me in my own journey. So it should be nanites. Yeah, okay. These guys will likely have dispersed by now. So, there's one of our ground creatures over there. This is a water planet, but it does have a few ground creatures on it. Lots of bases here, of course, from people who have done this mission and decided to put bases on this planet. You know, being their regular nuisance selves, because that's pretty much what I would classify it as, a nuisance when people put bases on expedition or mission planets. What do we got? We got 9 out of 12. 9 is a full page of creatures. So skip over to the next one, and we got 3 ground creatures left. They're all rare, so possible that they will not spawn here. Oh, actually there's one. Nice. Where are we going? We've been asked to find, oh, there it is. So deliver the goods. This is likely a trading post over that way, 3 hours away. Let's see how far that is on ship. So we do have, there's a lot of islands on this planet, even though it's a water planet. I'm going to put this thing down again here. I'd like to scan.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course. Now we got an incoming storm. I'd like to scan all the creatures on this planet. Oh, there's another one. And I think we got one more. There it is. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we got 12 out of 12 creatures, and you get 250 nanites per creature. So the more creatures on a planet, the more nanites you'll get for scanning all of them. There you go. 12 species discovered. 3,000 nanites. Bonus. We don't need nanites, we got a ton. But just to show you that not such a hard thing to do. Alright, I'm just going to go over here and 4 minutes away. Let's get out of the atmosphere and pulse back down. We've been doing that all week with our living ship mission.
Hostile ships approaching.
Hostile ships approaching. Okay, we're being hailed by hostile ships. We're not even being hailed. We're just being attacked. Nice. Okay, you guys should have stayed home. Because you're going home in a box. At least we'll try to send you home in a box. How many do we have? We have 3. Okay, now we got 2. Okay, the laser. I'm finding the laser is not really, although I haven't used it extensively. Let's see. There's the laser. It doesn't do anything. The laser might be good, might be better against the shield. Let's see that with the last ship. Okay, there's the hard to say. Hard to say if it's better against the shields. It's not that good against unshielded targets, but the other weapon is. So that turned out okay. And we are headed over there. So pulse back down over here. And our navigation system was kind enough not to direct us to some other base or something. Actually, it did. It looks like it's pointing us over this way, but regardless, we'll find what we're looking for. Maybe. Deliver the living pearl. We have a nasty storm here. I can't see where I'm supposed to deliver this thing. I should have came in a little slower, but couldn't see the ground for the storm. This is a trading post. This may in fact be actually what we're looking for here. Can I get a landing pad? Looks like I'm getting one over here. Okay, there we go. It was blue and it turned green. At that moment you can activate the automated landing sequence. If you try hard enough, you can just land on these things. Stormy place you got here, boys. What up with that? Huh? Lots of shuttles. A-class. Ooh, 60 slot shuttle. Nice. S-class shuttle. Do we have room for another ship? I don't have an S-class shuttle in my fleet. Do we have room for another ship? Let's see. We do. 22 million for an S-class shuttle. We now have an S-class shuttle in our fleet. Nice. Of course, we're gonna get back in our living ship in a moment. Oh, everybody else decided to leave. All right, so we're gonna deliver our goods here. Delivery box prepared. Must be Polo secure lockbox. I should deposit the item and register my delivery. There you go. Oh, it only asked for 10. So we dug up 12. Okay, we should have a couple of extras. Return to the Nexus. Okay, we're going to go back to the Nexus, and that's where we're going to park this thing to take our bio break. It's a little bit late, 10 minutes late or so, but it's all good. At this point, I would like to suggest that you refill your drinks and snacks, smoke them if that's what you're into. Use the facilities if you must, and I will return in. Hang on a second. Let me turn the mission in, because you have to do this to complete the mission, right? You have to go back to the Nexus here and turn in the mission. So let's do that first, and then we'll go back and put this thing on pause for 2 or 3 minutes. Complete the mission. Here we go. Our 1800 Quicksilver, our Starship batteries times 5, and everybody's happy. Okay. Now I think I have all the goods that I can get from this location. So what I'm going to do is park it right here, and we will see you on the other side. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging in, and I will be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Cheers, everybody. we're back. Didn't even mute my mic. Yeah, it's all good. So, got a few things done this morning. Glantry Mage, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, that's a win, huh? Right on. So, yeah, we got a few things done today, as you can see behind me. Oh, hang on a second. Before I do that, let's kick this thing back on here. Disabled, enabled. Okay. Yeah, so we did get this guy. It's our living ship. Yeah. Tired from yesterday, not from your stream, from you guys were out to a lake or something, weren't you? Is that what you were saying? To the beach? Nice. So this is our living ship. Nothing spectacular. Lake Pleasant, eh? Our living ship is nothing spectacular, but it is a living ship. It'll do. So we just kicked on the network here, so we're getting other... these are not NPCs, these are other players coming in to land here. Here's a nice little guppy exotic with the triple wing configuration. There's an interceptor, a fighter. I think that's another fighter. Yeah, this looks like the Radiant Pillar. I never did like that one. It's the starter ship, right? There's a shuttle. We just picked up an S-class shuttle at a trading post. I don't think I have one of those in my fleet. Here's a bunch of more Radiant Pillars. I don't know if they're all S-class. I think they are. I know mine is. I'm pretty sure they are, but I'm not positive. So here's a couple of more Radiant Pillars. And there's a barrel nose, or as Sar would call it, the dick nose. That's a fighter. Here's another fighter. This configuration I like, except for the tail fin on top there. I don't know that anybody likes that part of the fighter, but this configuration, the rest of the ship is would be fine. I like that. As a matter of fact, I have one similar to that in my own fleet. Okay. Speaking of my own fleet, let's go up and well, actually, we can actually see it from here. Which one is it that I was looking at? Okay, this one. This is the ship I was talking about. It's got the similar thruster to that yellow one over there. The wing configuration is different, though. So I like that ship. This was actually I think this may have been a Twitch drop. And I since upgraded from A class to S class. I haven't used this extensively. I do have some fuel and stuff on it, but I have not used this ship extensively. The ship I was using most recently was this one. This is the Squid exotic. So there are two types of exotics. I'm thinking most of you probably know that. There's this thing, which is the Guppy exotic. It comes with or without wings and all this other stuff. The base configuration, the very, very basic, is just the ball with nothing else attached. That's kind of the one I like because it has such a small profile on your screen. Everything else, it gets in the way, basically. I mean, I don't mind some of the other stuff, like these thrusters on the side and that kind of thing. I don't mind those too much. But anything else, like these tall wings and stuff, they just kind of get in the way. Yeah, and here's the squid. The squids, if I'm not mistaken, all the squids have the same shape. They just have different colors. And of course, when you take off, these little blue things on the end here, they pop out. So I've had a number of different color squids. As a matter of fact, on one planet I found 2 orange tiger squid exotics land on the same trading post within minutes of each other. Like within a half an hour of each other, I think it was. I have a video on it on my channel. with the glyphs and everything. Now, because of all the updates that have gone on since, that may not still be the case. Maybe I will revisit that and see if I can find those 2 orange tiger squid exotics. That'd be kind of cool. Pretty sure they're in the Euclid galaxy, so it might be slightly easy to find. Here's the S-class shuttle I just picked up. Again, shape is secondary. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. You're absolutely right. They're different colors, but the stripes are there on all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Here's one of my interceptors, fighters. There's the guppy, the little guppy I was talking about. This one has a cowling on the back. That doesn't make it any less intrusive on your footprint. Neither, I don't think the thrusters add much to the footprint either. I like this one. This one, little blue exotic, right? What else do I have here? There's the living ship, fighter. Got a few interceptors. 4 or 5 interceptors. I got a couple of fighters. This one is a camo fighter that I actually built myself. It's got a mono thruster and a boosters on the side. And of course it's got the vector front end. It's the Alpha or the Omega, I'm not sure which one that is. But yeah, I kind of like that one too. And again, this one I have not used. I have not upgraded at all. This guy we got this morning, and we did upgrade it because we had some extra stuff in our freighter inventory. We had some extra yeah, they've improved this game significantly over the last, well, 9 years, I guess now, isn't it? Anybody in chat know about any expeditions coming up? I'm suspecting, and there's a lot of chatter about it, but no concrete. Excuse me for a moment. Pardon me. I ran out of allergy meds yesterday. I didn't have any to take this morning. I'm suspecting I may be starting to suffer. Yeah, so there's been a lot of chatter recently about an expedition. According to everybody that seems to have a say in it, have a say about it, I should say. The expedition is late. It's been significantly delayed. But it is what it is. I mean, they'll put it out when they put it out, if they put it out. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, heist for double tap. Join in the heist, folks. Get your beaver tails. Okay. Ariadne. So there it is. There's our living ship, and yeah, yummy. I'm gonna go to my freighter, and I'm gonna see how our frigate missions or expeditions are doing. Let's take a look. So of course the initial page in your teleporter here will allow you to travel to a number of different places. Among them, a base by Crisscross Applesauce, who is, as you know, one of our friends here, No Man's Sky streamers. Variety content, admittedly. He does stream a number of different things. Christy the Explorer. So these are just player bases. If you're not in network mode, I don't know that you'll see all this stuff. But looks like double tap shoved you off the boat there. Yeah. Figures. Ray Reynolds, Ryan, Nerosi, Farrow, Wayne Hewitt. So there's a bunch of different bases that you can visit. They're not all in Gunboat. Oh wow, really? Eh? Yes, check out Gunboat's shorts there. Pretty cool, I think. Morning, Gunboat. How are you doing today? Actually, afternoon for you, isn't it? It's around almost 1 o'clock over there. Community highlights. Now, normally it should tell you if any of these are in a different galaxy, I think. Yeah, you see. Let me see. Your settlements, your bases. Yeah, you see Isentam Galaxy. I have a base over there. I have a base. Oh, do I not have any? Well, okay. Yeah, that bitch is not having a good day, I'm sure. Okay, let's go to our freighter. Let's see if we can collect any of our frigate missions. I doubt the longer ones will be done. They normally take a number of hours. We'll just go up and check and see what's going on there. I could have swore I landed. I could have swore I landed over there at some point. Anyway. So our frigate missions. Blue, 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 and blue. None of our frigate missions are complete. So, oh, excuse me for just one moment. I'm being summoned. The interruption, the interruption, the Inquisition. Anybody ever see that? That's funny. Mel Brooks. Everything Mel Brooks did was funny, I think.
Yeah, and I just...
Someone is not happy? What? Okay. Bring your unhappiness somewhere else. This is a happy place. Okay, frigates. None of them are ready. Let's go. The other thing I wanted to check out was these things. Our settlements. Visitors awaiting. I've been trying to visit these fairly regularly because it is a bit of a chore to upgrade all these and get them out of debt and all that stuff. It seems to be more so of a chore now than it used to be. But it's all good, right? No rush, right? If you're in a rush, you're playing the wrong game. I figure. Can't be in a rush. You're just a living ship mission is the prototypical example of that. 5 days to complete the mission, right? Happy place, yes. Okay, settlement status. So this is our settlement on the Bone Planet, where we have our museums and stuff for the excavations and things that we're doing. We are gathering items at this particular settlement because we are no longer in debt. Our productivity is exceeding our maintenance cost, which allows us to produce various things. What we're going to do here is we're going to export this surplus, and let's see if there's other things that we can manufacture here. So frost crystals, star bulbs. Glass is actually a good thing to manufacture because you need glass. Yes, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I've played Civilization. Glass current output. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just keep producing this stuff, and let's see what the request is here. Greet settlement visitor. Workgek Esserlit has fled their previous lodgings, though refuses to discuss why. They wish to move into the settlement. They promise they have much to offer the settlement, including their skills as a whisperer of beasts. So if we do that, our maintenance will increase per day. Our population will increase, but we add the feature Specialist Beast Whisperer. You know what? Let's just check out what the implications of that are. So we have maximum population now. I don't know what the implication of adding another settler is to that. Okay. Right on. Nice. You're old like me. Yeah, so settlement features. This thing will probably remove one of these negative traits, I'm hoping. Okay, let's go ahead and accept this this settler. Specialist. Mr. 1961. There's, you know, it is what it is, right? Okay, we know what's going on here. Allow them to stay. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Yes, that's me, a little whippersnapper. A little young whippersnapper. Yep, Ed is a year beyond us. Okay, it did not remove one of these. It did add Specialist Beast Whisperer. Okay. Where's my walker? Marty in his wheelchair. Well, not yet, but one of these days maybe. Okay. That's that for this settlement. Maintenance cost increased 26,000 units per day. That's all good. Alright. So, what else do we have here? Do we have a... do we have a building here we're working on? Administrative terminal, blah, blah, blah. A building is under construction. Okay, so we do have a building under construction here. Right over here. So you'll see sometimes you'll have the panels up. I think something just happened here. This is what, the celebration of a new settler. Okay, advanced habitation unit. Unveil upgraded structure. Okay, that's what we were doing here. We were upgrading this building from B to A. Now this building is an A class. More celebrations. Yeah, you see this is an A class building. Everything else is B. Let's see if we can upgrade a different building. Let's see if we can upgrade this one. This one is a B. Supply materials. Upgrade to A class with 3 organic catalyst. Insufficient resources. Now I'm thinking I do have resources over here on my freighter, but not in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually call in our freighter such that we can access that storage. Where's my organic catalyst? It's it here, isn't it? Yeah. How many do I need? 3? Okay, let's put this over here and try this again. 3 organic catalysts. There you go. This is in the process of being upgraded to A. There's no hologram on it at the moment. So it looks like that's what you got to do with all your buildings. You got to upgrade them all. Let's just go over here and see what if that makes any difference in terms of our settlement designation here. So we do have a B-class settlement. We started upgrading our buildings to A. What else was I looking at? Oh, look at that. Wait now. We had 58 out of 58. Now we got 58 out of 59. We should have 59 out of 59, shouldn't we? Suspect. Next. Let's check out our next settlement. New K Prime. Settler request pending. Okay. Let's check that one out. So that appears to be the deal. You have to upgrade all your buildings before your settlement will upgrade. I'm not sure if that's true or not. It appears to be the case at this moment. Okay, New K Prime. Status. Status, our debt is far exceeding our productivity, so our cost is exceeding our productivity, so our debt continues to increase. We do not have very happy people here. 15%. We're about at half capacity for population. What can we do about that? Debrief the settlement expedition. We sent these guys on an expedition last time. The mission has returned to the settlement with Scout Zudra as their leader. They established a dig site while in search of valuable fossils. They offer deep thanks to the overseer and present a token of appreciation. Claim expedition proceeds, 183 nanites. Donate expedition proceeds. Let's just donate them. We don't need any nanites. So basically we've reduced our debt. We did not reduce our... we didn't increase our productivity. We just reduced our debt. We didn't change the cost or the productivity. So we've got a lot of work to do in this settlement yet. Let's go out and see if there is a building that needs our attention. I think there is. Okay, so that's a celebration of something or other. Now, I'm just going into camera mode here. There's our living ship over there. Just going into camera mode to see if I can spot a building under construction or something of that nature that needs our attention. I don't see anything. Not from this perspective anyway. Yes, this building is under construction, and you can tell by these panels right here. So let's go over and check that out. There's the icon. It's requesting additional resources, I'm guessing. Oh no, it's finished. So basically we need to just unveil it. Alrighty, here we go. Unveil the building. Sleep pod collection upgraded to B class. Okay, so we were actually upgrading this building from C class to B class. Fine. That one's done. Room for 3 new citizens. Nice. Now, if somebody would care to join us here, that'd be awesome. Let's see if we can upgrade this building. Warehouse. 9 ion batteries. Upgrade to B class. Sure, let's do that. Okay, it's in the process of being upgraded. And I think that's all we can do here at the moment. Actually, let's have a look and see. Okay, prime status, yeah. Okay, yeah, our debt continues to increase because our cost is bigger than our productivity. Okay, that's all you can do for now. The more you address the concerns of your settlers, the better off your settlement is going to be in terms of that ratio of cost to benefit and so on. Bone Punk we just visited. Lost Gunboat Mower. Visitor awaiting. Let's go there. Check that one out. It's 4, right? The limit of settlements you can have? I think it started off as 4, but I'm not sure if it's still at 4. Perfect for walking. Yeah, it's a nice day here too. Temperature here today is... Temperature today, right now, is 22, feels like 24 Celsius, which is absolutely stunning. Beautiful day. What is that in Fahrenheit? I should be able to change that here somewhere, but can't see where. Used to be only 1, yeah. 24. Oh, weather just changed. Special air quality statement. 24 feels like 27. So that's around 68, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful, beautiful day here. Alright, this settlement, let's see. We are still in debt. Our debt is almost 300,000. Sorry, our productivity is almost 300. Our maintenance cost is a little over 4. Excuse me. Our debt is 10 million units and increasing. So let's see if we can do something about that. Greet settlement visitor. A visitor, citizen Stowe, has arrived. They present a whirl of holograms. They appear to be selling plans for Apple Curiosity Synthesizer. So if we purchase this, we will incur more debt, 76,000, but we also will add the feature Apple Curiosity Synthesizer. Let's do that and see what kind of effect that has. New feature Apple Curiosity Synthesizer. So that will increase our debt. Now our debt looks like it decreased for doing that. I don't understand. Numbers in this game sometimes are a little off. And there's our Apple Curiosity Synthesizer. Alrighty. Okay. Wasn't this 400,000 just a minute ago? And this was 3. Not sure what's going on here, but anyway. Whatever. Let's see, do we have a building that needs our attention? We do, right here. This is some kind of silo or something. And it requires us to add something or other. Let's see. Industrial chimney. Employees 2 out of 2. Productivity 28,000. Maybe that's why our productivity went up. I don't know. Reopen the building. So this is a building that we upgraded. It is now a B-class building. And as you can see, there is a spiral staircase leading to the top. I've seen somebody else address something up here or access something up here. I'm just going to see what's up here. I think there's something, some kind of terminal up here. Tower calibration. Formulate navigation data. Scan for space anomalies. Oh, depending on the class of the building, you can do different things. At the moment, we can only scan for planetary buildings. So that's kind of cool. So what is it going to find? Freighter crash site. Interesting. We have a freighter crash site over there somewhere. "38 minutes on foot." Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade a different building. These buildings, okay, this one has a B on top of it. None of the other buildings have any holograms on them. Bizarrely. That's okay. It's okay. What's this thing here? Farm module. Currently C class. Let's see. 120 nitrogen will allow us to upgrade that to a B class. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to travel to our next settlement. But first, let's just give a quick look here to see what we've got done. Yeah. For some strange reason, our productivity and our maintenance costs are almost equal now. So maybe by next time, productivity will have exceeded maintenance and our debt will begin to decrease. And maybe if I can get on here once a day this week and upgrade something, we'll have a B-class settlement. Okay, next. Next is the how low crossing. So I'm pretty sure that's our settlement that has those robots. Words, somebody? Words? Autophage. Yeah, it's the autophage settlement, right? Now, I was finding something bizarre when you first walk into here. You don't see anybody. But the last time, a few of them popped up. If I do this, scan. Nope. Wow. Oh, there's one. Okay. So yeah, this is our autophage settlement. We weren't too picky about the planet we're on here. That's fine. That's all good. Status. How are we doing here? So our status is creeping up as well. Our debt is still increasing because our productivity has not surpassed our costs yet. We are only at 6% happiness here. We really got to try to do something about that. So what is it that we need to address here? Make a policy decision. So improve our lives. Our research teams are at loggerheads. They have competing proposals. One group insists we will fail without immediately overhauling our maintenance systems. Another insists time is ripe for bolstering our anti-sentinel systems. I think we're going to research our maintenance tech just to see if we can pull our productivity ahead of our cost. Minus 40,000 units per day maintenance. Yeah, let's see what that does. First, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this in a moment. I want to see. Looks like this building over here needs to be addressed.
Incoming storm.
Yeah, this building here. Okay. This looks like some kind of housing. And here we go. Is this a building we were upgrading? Unveil upgraded structure. Okay. Construction complete. Sleep pod collective upgraded to Class B. Let's see if we can upgrade a different building here. Large depot. Upgrade to Class B with 9 ion batteries. So more ion batteries. Productivity plus 22,000. Okay, so every time you upgrade a building, your productivity increases, which is kind of what you're looking for.
Thermal protection falling.
Is this my, yeah, okay. This is my settlement office. Let's see what effect that has had. Very little. Sentinel level alert, 44%, 7% happiness. I think our happiness went up a little bit. Our productivity, well, still lags the cost. I think we're a little bit happier. We got to get rid of some of these sad faces, though. Sad sacks. We are upgrading another building. So that's pretty much all we can do right now. And that is pretty much it for our settlements, right? We visited... Oh, there's a visitor waiting at Bone Punk. Let's see what they want. Okay, sometimes you'll get more than one thing going on, like in a very short period of time. But it's up to you how you address it, how often you address it, and so on. Let's see. Okay, so the terminal will indicate what we need to do here. Yeah, our productivity far exceeds our costs, so we are no longer in debt. So when your productivity does exceed your cost, before you can start producing things, you have to get rid of your debt. So that's kind of the idea here. We've gotten rid of our debt and we are now producing things. Greet the settlement visitor, unexpected guest, personal judgment assistant, a scout. Diction SF has arrived here from another settlement. They wish to defect. They promise they have much to offer the settlement, including their skills as an astronomer. So if we add this person, we'll get a specialist astronomer. We get an addition of 1 to the population. And our maintenance will increase by 26,000. Since our maintenance, since our productivity far exceeds our maintenance, I think we're okay to do that. 40% happiness continues to increase. 59 out of 59. Okay, so that's done. Is our building done here? Okay, we got an A-class building over there. I think we're working on another one too, right? Is that one finished? This is the building we were working on over here. I think it's still in the process, right? Yeah, time remaining 1 hour and 14 minutes, 15 minutes almost. Okay. It's all good, it's all good. My ship is on a landing pad here, right? Yes, it is. Okay. One more shot for the archives. One more shot for the archives. Wow. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to be over here somewhere. Let's see, can I get up here? Okay. There's our shot. Alrighty. So that's our settlements. We got our frigate missions dealt with. We got our living ship. We got the Nexus weekend mission done. This planet, again, has been discovered by Pete SB. Do check out his work. Let's see, can I do that here? Is this what it is? I know there's a redeem for Pete's channel. I don't know if it's Pete SB or just Pete. Or PSB, I think it is, maybe. Sorry about that, Pete, if you're here. My apologies. Yeah. Okay. I think it's PSB, yeah. There you go. Pete does have a channel that he does some No Man's Sky. He does some Elite Dangerous. He is quite knowledgeable about both of those games, so check him out. Bon appetit. 45 minutes. That's my settlement here. Let me just go over to that settlement. Check it out. Are we on the sunny side? Yeah, good. It's always nicer to be on the sunny side because then you can see what the heck's going on, right? Nice planet, I gotta say, nice planet. Green grass. I think the water's blue. Sky is bluish, greenish, kind of. So here's our settlement. Here's our settlement. We have a ground-based operation down there. We have a Sky Island portion on our operation. There's a building here. There's more of a building over on the left there. And down here on the ground. Well, let's take a, yeah, bluish green. Very seafoam green almost, the sky. It's quite nice. Unfortunately, the colors here seem to affect the colors of our living ship, but that's all good. Another picture for the archive. Yeah, so on the ground we do have a fishing wharf. We might actually build a boat out here at some point. I think that would be kind of interesting. We do have this structure up here with a couple of landing pads. We have short-range teleporters linking up the various structures. And down here we do have a dig site. So over here we got kind of a makeshift power plant that's going up. Back over this way is our dig site. Okay, I was going to say, where did it go? There's our tent with you know, some refreshments for our well, people that are nowhere to be found. That's one thing I wish you could do is assign, like spawn settlers in to assign them to certain things in your base and whatnot, but well, it is what it is. And there's what they're digging up here. Some kind of creature. I'm not sure if it's flying or not, but it's got a big tail. It's got a big tail with a spiky thing on the end of it. A couple of twin explorers go on there. There's another one of our settlement. I think this might be another museum type of thing. Now, why is there no floor here? Oh. Okay, that's kind of bizarre. I don't quite get that. Let's see if we can put a floor here. Oh, I see. Let's put this across. Put this across here. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I thought for sure I had a floor there. Yeah, so this is probably going to be some kind of eatery up here. More floors missing. What the heck? What the heck? Is there more? Is there more missing? I don't see any missing over there. That was weird. Okay, I don't understand why all of a sudden there's floors missing. It's all good. Whatever. Yeah, so down here we had some kind of display. A few bones. Probably dug up from somewhere. And of course the eatery is going to be on top there. We do have a marine thing going on over here. This is probably going to be the marine archaeology, well, where the boats pull up to bring in the bones they find. And of course you can probably fish here too, right, as you can imagine. Because of course we do have let's cast into water. We do have fishing rod. I forget how to do this. I think it's just pushing buttons, but let's see. Yeah, I think it's just pushing the left mouse button. What do we get? What do we get? And uncommon, eh? Nice. We got a B-class needlefish. Interesting. Let's go have some lunch. Needlefish. I wonder what needlefish taste like. Okay, that's our bone punk settlement. No, that's not our bone punk settlement. That's our bone appetit base. Oh, more floors missing. What the hell? Okay, let's go ahead and fix that. I don't know. I have no clue what happened here. Don't know. Don't know what happened here at all. What just happened there? Where did I just put that? Down there, eh? Okay, don't need that there. So we'll remove that. More floors missing. Wow. You're going to have a hard time getting up there without the floors. Well, you know what? I'm not fixing all. You know what? Maybe I will fix it. I'm not sure what happened there. Our floors kind of disappeared between updates, I guess. That's weird. We're probably going to run out of ability to keep climbing here momentarily. I didn't want to add that there. Okay, I did have some barriers up around here too, because of course I don't want people falling off, right? Myself in particular. I don't want to be falling off. I'm out of ferrite dust. Okay, well that's that. That's as fixed as it's going to get for now, because I'm out of ferrite dust. Duping time. Okay, so we can now get back up there. Of course, we can use the short-range teleporter inside this building. And again, this was my power, under construction power plant. Still under construction. I know. Slacker, Marty. There's our short-range teleporter going up to this location. And we got another one up there going up to the Sky Island, where our base computer happens to be. And up here at, what is it, storage? Nope, nothing yet. Okay. Oh. Skylights. I may put windows here instead of these walls and put the eatery up here. Have a bunch of eateries. And just have our kind of museum item area down here. Just a couple of items, you know. Stoke people's imaginations. Alright. Okay, let's see what else is on the logs. So, an overview can be accessed here, there. So we got nothing left to do in our settlements. Community research, exploration. We got all the creatures on this planet. Find a wonder to show the atlas. Wonders are a record of your discoveries and can be found in the catalog. Journey milestones. Wonders. Terrifying sample. Fossil sample, Decaflora, biological sample, unearthed treasure, etc., etc., etc. Mineral records. Highest trace organic content. Longest half-life. Cool stuff. Fauna. Smallest, largest carnivore, smallest carnivore, most intelligent being. Really? Most vicious hunter. Wow, doesn't look like a hunter. This guy looks like a hunter. Most corrosive blood, so does this guy. Heaviest flying life form. 233 kilograms, just like 500 pounds. Holy crap, imagine getting landed on by a 500-pound creature. Convergence potential. So I'm not sure how to do that. This thing. Let's see. If we fly out into space, does it give us an idea? Atlas Eternal and Infinity. Present one of your discoveries to the Atlas. Galaxy map. Okay, galaxy map will show us the direction to an atlas, right? So that's the red line here. Yeah, right over here. Can we go all the way here? Out of jump range. 370 light years. What is my jump range? 230. Okay, so we'll have to take it in 2 hops. That's fine. So what you do is you just do this. There's 1 hop. Is this a first contact? I see. Our ship looks kind of green there now. It is first contact. Restuso Odeg 7. What do we got here? 3 planets, 2 moons. Let's claim this for posterity. I don't know what these planets and moons are composed of, but we're about to find out. Okay. Let's get up to our scanner. Our probe. Excuse me. Let's get up to our probe. Probe the system. This is hot. Phosphorus indicates hot. Uranium indicates irradiated. So uranium is, for most starships, that's launch fuel. Pyrite, for most starships, that is pulse engine fuel. Metallic moon, glitch, I'm guessing. And bleak moon, this is hot as well with pyrite. Okay. It's a Viking system. Level 2 conflict. Scientific, comfortable. Comfortable is what? Level 2 or 3? Not exactly sure. You know what? You can find that out in the galactic map. And I think you can find that out in this galactic map. Yeah, so it's level 2. It says right there, Viking, scientific economy, 2-star. Okay. Now we're going to go down and go to the Atlas. 1 more hop. Should be around 160 light years, I think. Let's check and see. We should still be on the same Atlas station. There it is, 166 light years. Okay. I don't know what to expect here. Just going to present something, some wonder or something to the Atlas, I guess. Let's see what it asks of us. I'm not sure I've ever actually done this mission. This part of the mission. Maybe I have. I just don't remember. Because that's me. Yeah, you guessed it. Brain fart. Do it, Ed. Brain fart. Okay. Let's go down here. These things will give us a word. Yep, Atlas word for grant. These things might give us fuel. Yep, warp cell. Not for this living ship, but for regular starships. You can use that for hyperdrive fuel, or your freighter, in fact. So for Musk, E4 convergence. Let's see what we get here. The Atlas has created infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite life. I cannot see them all, nor even truly begin to understand a multitude of existence. That's pretty much our reality, isn't it? Perhaps even among these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. Any atom may seed a new universe if viewed the right way. Present fauna, flora. Oh, I see. I don't think I've ever done this. Let's see what happens if I present planet, blah, blah, blah. I present the Atlas, what I discovered about the planet. Kunit 69/Q1. It shudders in response as if the fabric of space-time were to sigh. How disinteresting. How uninteresting. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new star is born, seeded by what I have seen. Really? have the word, learn the Atlas word for languor. Infinity of possible words stretch out forever. Locate another atlas. Okay, so this is continual. I don't know how many steps this will be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, I think let's call this thing right here. First, let's see if we can get another nice cool shot of ourselves in front of our living ship with the Atlas in the back. You know what? No, that's not a good... I don't like that. Let's stand over here. Can we stand on top of these? We can. That looks a little more interesting. Maybe. There you go. That's kind of the effect I'm looking for right there. Right about there. Yeah. I think that may be my next thumbnail. I've been saying that all day. Here's our next thumbnail. Yeah, so on that note, I would like to thank everybody who decided to come in and spend their precious time with me this morning. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you are. Jake, you take care. And if you want to do something today, tomorrow, give me a shout. I'm open, I guess. We can talk about it for sure. And yeah, so do take care. And hope to see you next time. Hopefully next time for us will be Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. The girls and I will likely be continuing our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We're coming down to the end of Act 3 there. I think we have at least one more major belligerent item or article or enemy, call it what you like, to address. But we are coming, I think we're coming down close to the end of that. We're seriously considering doing some Borderlands after that. Borderlands 4 is coming up, is coming out next month, so that should be a lot of fun. Anna and I, my youngest, and I did pretty much finish Borderlands 1 a little while back. So we will hopefully, at least the two of us, if not three of us, will be hopefully getting into Borderlands 2 and 3. Maybe before we do 4, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And until then, again, thanks very much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, and see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Thanks for watching.